Yeah, good luck to our runners. I will a little bit of info. These guys are from Group Gravity, and both Twocat and Elminster are tied with 1 win apiece. So if Twocat gets a win here, he will, I guess, be the group leader. Temporarily, I guess I should say. For the moment, he'll be the group leader if he gets this win here. I definitely think that Twocat is the favorite to win this group for sure, because he has a PB of 42-29, but he's been kind of rusty. He's trying to shake off the rust. He hasn't been playing Super Metroid a whole lot recently. He's been mostly focusing on Castlevania 4, which is also a really cool speedrun that I've seen him do. These guys are neck and neck. Look at this. And like steamed at the wrong time. Okay, it looks like the magnet stairs tripped up Traviktox there. Ooh, Twocat missing a wall jump. These themes are going to be a little off sync, but he makes it through just fine. So Trav will be the first one with the lead coming out of the space colony Ceres. I believe both runners are doing the new route. I do not foresee Twocat doing old route. Who knows what Trav will do? So it's really just a matter of preference. We've seen actually really good times with both routes in the tournament. Z Music is a very good old route runner, as well as Jack879, posting some incredible times. But the best time so far is a 42:57 with the new route, so shows you the strength of that. Oh, we're seeing some moonfall. We're seeing some moonfall botches right there. And they're tied. Look at the sync. Actually, Trav opted to jump to that door for some reason. It's a little interesting. So pretty standard early game, you know, grabbing the morph ball, the first missile pack. It's all required. You can't skip any of this. But you can just see, like, Twocat, he's looking like he's really warmed up right now. And Trav is just making a few mistakes. He's falling behind early here. Nice damage boost by Twocat in the old Mother Brain room. Followed by a very beautiful criteria chef climb. Yeah, Twocat looks like he's ready to race. No question. Yeah, Trav has yet to complete a race in the tournament, so maybe going through some jitters with his first race here. And he unfortunately wastes a missile there on that blue door, so he has to farm the bugs. Make sure he can open this door here to bombs. nicely done by Twocat. He's just pausing ever so slightly, you know, so that he doesn't waste any of the missiles that go into the bomb Dorizo. Trav looks like he's gonna have to farm another set of orbs there. But not too bad. As long as he can just stick around, keep up with Twocat, it's the best you can do. And, you know, Trav is definitely at a disadvantage as far as PB times go. But he has himself a nice 46, 42 as a PB. But you compare that against Toocat's 42.29. So he's got to hope for some bad luck on Toocat's part. Oh, that was really strange there. Toocat missing one of those little Zealas that he wanted to farm with his pea shooter shots. But recovers nicely, grabs himself the early supers. You're gonna see Trav do the same. Just two shots on the Zeala, and then a missile to get himself to 5 missiles. Let's see if Trav gets, yeah, he gets to farm the Rio, not the Zeala, the Rio there, in the golden mock ball room. So he gets himself some extra missiles, which is nice. A little extra missile drop so that he can fight Fantoon with more ammo. It's always nice. The faster you get to like full missiles, the higher the chance of getting energy drops will be as well. So that's another benefit. Alright, nice power bomb time by Twocat. And Trav also having a nice red tower climb up there. Oh, that's a nice throwback strat by COD Power. You lay the power bomb at the height of your jump near that power bomb door, and it destroys both of those CAC attacks. So shoutouts to COD. And here we are. This is the biggest hurdle of No Route, in my opinion, in the early game. You're going to grab these missiles, and Toocat's going to set up a horizontal bomb jump. Doesn't quite get it the first time. Second time is good, though. It looks like Trav, he's going to set himself up for the same thing. So just like a few of those mistakes there from Traviktox, and his movement being a little just not as clean as Twocat has put him behind here, but he's still keeping up. Alright, so this is a very precarious situation as both of these players are going to be taking on this boss without the various suit and only one energy tank to spare, so they don't want to run into any of the flames, and hopefully they get some health drops along the way as well. Right now, Twocat's getting some bad luck. He's got a slow pattern. Shoots 2 missiles, correctly avoids Fantoon, and that was a really good Doppler. Good pattern right there. He's going to use a charge shot, and a slow fast from Twocat. Really nicely done. Looks like Trav also got him a slow pattern. He's got to watch out for these flames. They're tagging him. Okay, looks like he got another slow pattern. So right now he's getting some bad luck, and he's already behind Twocat. He's getting some decent Dopplers then, though. Oh, it looks like Trav could have finished off Fantoon there, but he gets a fast pattern, just needs to use the super missile, and there it is. So he gets to move on with his speed run. It's always a nice relief to finish off that boss, especially in these races. Holy cow. Oh wow. Twocat making that attic look easy. Again, using those supers and the missiles, just gonna clear all those enemies. And his ammo, like, he's getting good ammo drops. Everything is going well for Twocat right now, so it's not looking good at the moment for Traviktox. But don't give up hope. There's plenty of game left, and it doesn't get any easier, in all honesty. Trav having some trouble there with the ceiling clip. He gets nailed by one of those atomics. Nice missile strats there to clean up the attic as well. Yeah, this is gonna be really good gravity time for Twocat. A lot of the top runners of the new round have been busting out like ridiculous times, so that doesn't bode well for the rest of the field. All right, so you see here, Twocat doing a pseudo screw. You just hold the charge. You just hold the charge with your charge beam, and then you just jump straight into the enemy, and it sort of acts like a screw attack. But that actually only does 200 worth of damage, so if you run into any enemies that have more than that energy value, you will not destroy them, and you'll actually take damage yourself. Looks like Twocat wanted to do a moonfall there, but he hits the edge, so messes him up. Where do the enemy names come from? Well, they come from the original Metroid game. If you've played Metroid on the NES, a lot of the same enemies are in this game as well, so they have the same names. Here's a nice little time save that Twocat's gonna do here. He's just gonna lay the power bomb since he's already passing by the Meridia tube. He's just gonna blow it up, so he doesn't have to do it on the way back. Oh, Twocat is going to do Kraid's Lair before he goes into Lower Norfair. So this is a bit of a safer route. It's not the most optimal, but it's a good call. This just gives him, you know, the added benefits of having Varia early on if he wants to do a gravity jump during the lava dive, or if he wants to grab the Kraid energy tank as well. So definitely a safer route to do with this early wreck ship. Yeah, we have seen quite a few forfeits, so it's always nice to be a little extra safe. And we see Trav, he is going straight into Norfair. I think he understands he's got nothing to lose here, going up against a very good opponent, so we'll see if that'll work out in his favor. So as of right now, it looks like Twocat is behind Traviktox, but Twocat opted to go into Kraid's Lair before going into Norfair, so it's a little bit of a detour. They're gonna sync up when they get to Meridia. There's a nice strat there from Traviktox, freezing those gamers and using them as platforms. Oh, looks like he froze the little platforms a little too off center, or just like not off center. That's not what I want to say. It just mistimed freezing the platforms so that he could have more of a runway there to get himself some speed, do a mock ball under the gate. But that's going to cost Trav a little bit of time. And farming those small little side hoppers in that room to get some power bombs as well. Again, ammo is just like a huge thing in Super Metroid, almost at all times. You need to be aware of your missile counts. Your super missile counts are very important, as well as power bombs. That's a nice strat there from Trav, freezing the little zoomer so that he can get himself up there. Up to where Speed Booster is. So there it is. You saw Twocat do the mock ball to get out of the gate. Yeah, Twocat is hot on his tail right now. If he somehow manages to overtake him in Norfair. Oh, it looks like Twocat also going for the free strat. He's trying to missile these enemies so he can farm some supers. Some ammo. Oh, I stand corrected. I guess they are waivers, huh? So they have not swapped leads. Trav went straight into Norfair, and Twocat did crate before going down. So that's why you see Twocat, he has 3 energy tanks as opposed to Trav's 2. So it looks like Trav going for a damage boost. Unfortunately, doesn't get it, but it's not too big of a deal. He's gonna go for a gravity jump now. And he is into lower Norfair. Everything's all good. But Twocat, he's slowly creeping up on him. Oh wow, okay. Nicely done, Lava Spark by Twocat. So this is where it gets really dangerous. Trav did the fast pillars, and now he's in the worst room in the game. He's only got... Ooh, okay. He scared me with the little extra wall jump. He's only got about 116 health. And he does the nice little ball over the head of the golden pirate. All these pirates here, they do 50 damage. So, just a few hits, and that's going to be it for Samus and Lower Norfair. Okay, Twocat actually is going to lose some time here in the Pillars room, messing up the this Shine Spark. Oh, and he makes a mistake here in the worst room in the game. He's gonna have to reload the room. Yeah, I think that's a good call. He got tagged once. I like this strat here by Trav, laying that power bomb so that you can use the power bomb frames to, damage frames to get past the big side hopper, the Segas. Oh, a bit of a variation on the Shine Spark strat there for Trav. But it still works. And he's got himself full supers, so everything's looking good as he is about to take on Ridley. He's doing a lot of farming here, so he's taking extra precaution. Okay. Looks like we have 3 X Factors. Is he going for a 4th? No, he's gonna pause, turn on the beams. You can only do the power bomb combo with charge beam and another beam equipped. So I completely missed that Twocat had to go and grab the power bomb of shame. That's incredible. Oh wait, Traviktox having a little trouble there with the moonwalk. He has to be careful as he aims his charge shots at Ridley. If he ooh, looks like, yeah, just trying to avoid Ridley's tail right there. Firing off those supers. And the supers do twice the amount of damage. They do double damage, excuse me. That's what I mean to say. Looks like the X Factors didn't work out as well for Twocat. So just gonna have to work with it. And he's taking a lot of damage. Trav is also taking quite a bit of damage as well. He just needs to get picked up. Wow, that was so risky. But Trav is rolling deep, jumping into the claws of Ridley. Holy cow. And he gets to proceed on. I think he's going to take this Ridley tank. Absolutely. Holy moly. It was such a close call with that fight. Ah, Ridley, such a jerk. Just stomping on Twocat like that. But he also survives the Ridley fight, so good job to him. And he is also going to grab the Ridley tank. I do not blame either of these runners. Oh, wow. Trav had the Wasteland Speedball. He just didn't morph in time. That's unfortunate. So, taking a little bit of time loss, having to bomb those blocks out instead. Yeah, a little bit, some slip-ups here from Twocat now. His movement was looking really clean early on in the run, and I think he's just very relieved to have gotten past the 3rd boss for himself. So this might be a close one. We have Trav. He's exiting Lower Norfair. He still has to do Kraid's Lair. So I think by the time they get to Meridia, Twocat will be in the lead. Oh, okay. Taking some damage against 3 Musketeers. Trav, that is. But he's fine. He made it out of Lower Norfair. And he just needs to get himself some super missiles. That's like so that he can get into Kraid's Lair. He's gonna get one from his Kek attack. So he'll be fine. Yeah, no problem for Twocat there with the 3 Musketeers. He had so much health. Alright, so Trav, he's just gonna have to settle for this one super missile. Ideally, you would like to have more, but sometimes that's just what the game gives you. Just gotta roll with it. Yeah, it looks like Trav going back for that one extra drop. That's really interesting there from Mini Crane. He'll give you like 4 drops, and then after he's done exploding, there's an extra drop for you to grab there. But right now, you see Twocat, he's already into Meridia, so this is where he gets his lead. Oh wow. So Twocat did not farm supers coming out of Lone Warfare. Looks like he's gonna grab these extra supers over here. This is pretty cool to see, actually. This is where like the knowledge of knowing where the items are really helps you out. So he doesn't have like enough supers to 1 round bot wound coming into the aqueduct, but he knew that there was a super pack nearby, so he just opted to collect those, and he'll be fine now. Oh, unfortunately misses the X Factor, so it's not going to be a 1 round. He's going to have to shoot 7 more supers into bot wound. He already missed one of his supers, so just 3 more. That should be it. So this is a good chance for Trav to catch up. Yeah, Twocat, he's sparing no expense here with any of these energy tanks that he can grab. I think he knows he's in the lead, and he just understands that he doesn't need to die, and he has a good chance of winning this. Wow, nice super short. Oh, Twocat doesn't have a super missile for the Idor. So again, more chances here for Trav to make up some time. Nice 1 round on bot wound, and he gets some good drops. So he's in good position to make up a lot of time on Twocat. Twocat go for some missile strats right there, and he gets the 2 round Dragon. Very nicely done. And the bomb jump. Everything just working out for him on that boss right there. Minus the the ammo that he didn't have. Oh, and but he bunks the stupid pixel at the top. You could clearly see that like Samus was above, the platform. But yeah, those shine sparking over those things, you just gotta be extra sure, better safe than sorry when you want to shine spark there, because Traviktox is getting Swoop City. This is no good. He was in good position to make up some time, but Dragon just said no, gave him some bad RNG. Wow. He's still hanging in there. He took quite a bit of chain damage, but he knows what's at stake. He's trying to go as fast as possible. There we go. Unfortunately, Trav, again, that chain damage just didn't work out for him. So he doesn't get all the way to the door with the reverse halfie. Reverse full halfie, I should say. And he's at critical health, so he just needs to be a little bit careful running into some of these enemies could prove deadly. Alright, Trav's gonna farm a little bit. He's farmed himself above 100 health. 100 health, excuse me. And he's on his way. I want to say he's a little over a minute behind Twocat right now. So he's gonna need some help. Twocat's sitting pretty with 5 energy tanks and a good amount of ammo as well. Supers could be better. Neither of the players are doing well on super missiles, honestly. So some unfortunate Metroid luck could really change the tide here. This is a really important detail. As you go into Torian, make sure you turn on the ice beam. Turn on the ice beam for your speedruns so that you can destroy these Metroids very quickly. Okay, we're gonna see some grouping strats. Oh, unfortunately, Twocat gets grabbed. He's gonna use missiles. Gets himself up to 4 supers. More missile strats there. You see the benefit of using missiles when you do Metroids like that. You just get those supers. It's a little more of a guarantee of getting supers. I say a little more. It's not always guaranteed. Okay, so Twocat, he has 20 missiles and 9 supers. Doesn't have 10 supers, but that's still fine. So long as you have the 4 missile packs, having 9 supers there is still good. This might be a little scary for... Oh, wow, Twocat's just grabbed. Trav, he needs to bomb these Metroids off as quickly as possible. Okay. He does it. Again, I was just about to say, it's scary with the health that Trav has right now. These supers, those Metroids right there, just to get himself some more energy. Oh, Trav's having trouble. Okay. I think he's gonna have to have a couple tries at farming the Metroids here, unless he just wants to go straight for the health refill. Yeah, I think that might be what he's gonna do. Yeah, just a really unfortunate run for Traviktox. I really feel like he could have made this a lot closer, a much closer race. But just some bad luck. You know, the Metroids there weren't really helping him out. So yeah, I got a feel for the guy. Ooh, okay, those turrets look like they were hungry for the super missile there. Trav, he's trying for this baby skip. He gets it, but he still has to go into the refill room. Alright, so it's important to note that neither of the players can go below 300 energy. $301 energy, I should say. Trav, he's taking some damage. I'm not sure what nailed him there. But Twocat, he's looking pretty good with this Mother Brain 2 fight. And he is already into the catch-up phase. Getting that catch-up beam, it deals at least 100 energy worth of damage, so you do not ever want to be getting hit by that. Okay, so right there, Twocats, he's gonna take some damage there, just to speed up the cutscene after the rainbow beam. Mother Brain checks to see if you are under 100 energy before firing off the second rainbow beam. If you are not, it will take a little extra time to hit you and deal some damage so that you are. Ooh. Trav almost jumping into that rainbow beam. That was a little bit scary. He's having trouble with that moonwalk. Holy cow. Again, yeah, that moonwalk, it can be tricky. It can trip you up. You know, you're trying to aim the right way, and you're trying to charge your beam at the same time, and yeah. Especially against Mother Brain 2, not a good feeling. So Twocat, he's finishing up the final phase of Mother Brain. He's got himself the hyper beam. Just gotta make sure all these shots go straight into the head. And yeah, looks like it's gonna be Twocat's win today. For Trav, you know, it was a good try. I'm sure Twocat will say that it wasn't the best of runs for him, but he comes away with a win at the very least. You know, took a lot of things safe, and that's all that counts. Come away the winner. You survived Super Metroid. Twocat looking to finish strong. And I think he's going to get himself a 45 here, which is nothing to scoff at, especially with extra energy tanks and, the power bomb's a shame that he picked up. So still an incredible time. Yep. So Twocat finishes up the victor in this race with a 45.57. And Trav trying to make sure he gets that moonfall at the end, but gets nailed by the pirate. And there it is. So Trav finishes up his run with a 47.13. He will be the runner-up today. So kudos to him. Keep an eye out for Traviktox. He is going to be in the hunt for second place coming out of Group Gravity. We have Twocat now with 2 wins. Elminster with 1 win, no losses, and Traviktox, he's got himself 1 loss, but he had a really strong showing today. Alright guys, if you are looking forward to more Super Metroid, there's plenty more to come later. We have a 4-way with Cheaty Face versus Galen and Balthasar versus Clayman. That's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Speed Gaming 2, right here. And it's going to be followed by another 4-way race at 6 p.m. So keep an eye out for that. And there's plenty of other things happening on the Speed Gaming channel. Speed Gaming channels, I should say. There are 5 other Speed Gaming channels, so holy cow. But not just Super Metroid, there is Luigi's Mansion, there's Nier Automata, Super Mario Bros. 3, and Link's Awakening, all sorts of games, many different speedruns that you can check out. So look it up on speedgaming.org and you can see it on the schedule. Yeah, it's all there for you. So thank you for watching today's match of the Super Metroid 80% tournaments. My name is Just Offend, and I'll see you next mission.